Hey everyone, this is Erin with Primal 7. We're going to use our equipment today to warm up. Doing some yoga-inspired moves. We're going to wake up our muscles, we're going to lubricate our joints, get some of that creakiness out, and we're going to add some heat to our core. This is going to help prepare you for the next videos. Walk forward with the band, bringing the band to your waist at about belt height. Bend into your knees as you fold forward. Walk your way back into a tabletop position. Bring the tops of your feet to the earth. Walk your arms out in front of you, dipping your chest down toward the ground. Come to your forehead and elbows. You're welcome to come up to your chin if that feels good. If not, come back to your forehead. Breathe. Let your chest melt down toward the ground. Let your armpits open. Keep your arms nice and long, reaching for the opposite wall. Lift your way back up into your tabletop position, neutral spine. Reach your left foot out to the left. Bring the inside of your foot to the earth. Right arm reaches up toward the sky for a twist, and then thread it through, reaching for your left toes. Left hand can plant in front of your face. Roll your left shoulder onto your back. Breathe. We're going to be here for about 20 seconds. Continue to breathe. Reach your right arm back up toward the sky. One more time. And then drop your left knee to meet your right knee, coming back into your tabletop position. We'll do the other side. Stretch your right leg out. Bring the inside of your foot to the ground. This time, left arm reaches up, twist, and then thread it through, reaching for your right toes. Push into the ground with your right hand to stack your right shoulder on top of your left, deepening the twist. And again, breathe. Reach your left arm back up toward the sky, and then drop it to meet your right. Right knee comes to the ground, back to tabletop. Walk your way back into a plank, so the band is pointing straight down and is giving you some support. Push into your toes to shift forward, bend into your elbows, and then push to lift back up, lean your weight back. Push into your toes, shift forward, breathe in, exhale as you lower down, push into the earth to lift back up, and then lean back into your toes. Walk your way forward and find a downward facing dog. Feet about hips width distance apart. Bring your right hand to the center. Reach your left arm underneath to grab onto the outside of your right knee, your right shin, or your right ankle. Open up your chest toward the opposite wall and twist. And then we'll switch sides. Left hand replaces right. Reach through with your right hand, grab the opposite leg. Open up your chest toward the wall. And then come back to center. Walk your way forward. Grab onto opposite elbows and just hang in a forward fold. Keep your knees soft. We're just here for a couple breaths. When you're ready, bring your hands to your hips, roll your shoulders onto your back, and rise up. We're getting ready for a classic yoga flow with focus on alignment in the hips using the band. Start by leaning up against the band in your primal lean. Move your right leg forward and your left leg back. We're going to come into a lunge. Make sure your right knee is on top of your right ankle. Square your hips off toward the wall ahead of you by pulling your left hip forward and your right hip back. And then we're going to twist. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward. You can bring your hands to your sacrum and your knee and press to twist deeper. Open up your chest toward the opposite wall. Breathe. And then we're going to open up into a warrior two. Drop your back heel toward the center. Adjust the band if needed. Reach toward the front and back walls. Soften your shoulders down your spine. And then we're coming into side angle. Cartwheel your weight forward. Bring your right forearm to the top of your right front thigh. Reach your left arm up and overhead. Make a ton of space between your left heel and your left hand. And then we're opening up into triangle. And we're coming into pyramid. And start to straighten out your right leg. Keep a soft bend in that right knee. And then both arms reach down. You can rest them on your front shin. Square yourself off toward your toes. Keep your gaze on your front foot. Push through the crown of your head. Keep a long spine. Pull your left hip forward and your right hip back. Find your primal lean again. We'll do the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Square your hips off. Look for a stretch in the top of your right hip and your back inner right thigh. And then we're going to twist to the left. Left hand finds your sacrum, right hand finds your front knee, press to twist. Deep breaths. Come back into your high lunge, reach for the sky. And then we're going to open up to the right in our warrior two. Spin your back heel down. Reach forward and backward. Adjust the band if needed, since you're opening up your chest and your hips toward the side. Soften your shoulders down your back. Reach all the way through your fingertips. Check in with your front knee. Make sure you're able to see your big toe just to the inside of your knee. Cartwheel down into your side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Reach up and overhead with your right arm. You can look past your arm at the sky or take your gaze down toward the ground. Whatever feels better for your neck. And then we're coming into triangle pose. Start to straighten out your left leg. It doesn't have to be totally straight. Keep a soft bend in that left knee. Reach up toward the sky with your right hand, down toward the earth with your left hand. Build space between your hands and space along your spine. Then we're coming into pyramid. Pull your left hip forward as you face your front toes. You can rest your hands on your shin. Just remember to keep a small bend in that left knee. You're looking for a stretch in your left back of your thigh, in your hamstring. Slowly with control, come out of it. Both feet come to meet each other behind you, hands come to the earth for support, forward fold, and then rise up to standing. Okay, we're ready for our balancing flow. Lift your left leg up like you're going to take a march forward. And then bring your toes to the inside of your right ankle. Maybe slide your foot up to the inside of your calf, or bring it all the way up into the inside of your thigh. Reach your arms back, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up. Maybe look up at the sky. Another option is to reach your arms forward, up toward the ceiling, and then overhead toward the back wall for a nice chest stretch, arm stretch, heart opener. Keep your belly toned. Bring your left heel to the top of your right thigh. Sit your hips back. You should feel a stretch in the outside of your left hip. Keep your left foot flexed. Push into your right heel to stand up, and then we'll do the other side. Right leg marches forward, and then open up your right knee to the right. Bring your toes to the earth, heel to the inside of your ankle. Maybe slide it up to your calf. Maybe take it to the inside of your thigh. Press your foot into your leg into your foot. Reach down and out to the sides. Roll your shoulders back. Start to lift your chest up as you look toward the sky. Maybe sweep your arms forward, up toward the ceiling and toward the back wall for a nice stretch across the heart. Keep breathing, keep your belly toned. Take hold of the straps. Bring your right ankle to the top of your left thigh, and then sit your weight into your hips. 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knee. Looking for an outer right hip stretch here. Push into your left heel to stand. Square off. And pull on the straps to come back to standing. Now it's time to cool down and relax. Bring the bands down to about 1 inch or 2 above the earth. You want your head about 1 foot away from the band. Reach back behind you, grab onto the band, and rest the band underneath the base of your skull. Plant your feet a couple feet away from each other, and then start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Let your knees drop over to the right, giving yourself a little bit of a twist. Keep your shoulders rooted to the ground. If it feels good, your right ankle can come to the top of your left thigh, letting the weight of your right leg pull your left knee toward the floor. It might feel good to tuck your tailbone here. Plant both feet again, windshield wiper your knees again, and then we'll do the other side. When you're ready, drop your knees over to the left. If you did so on the other side, left ankle can come to the top of your right thigh, kind of like a figure 4. With the weight of your left leg, pull your right knee toward the ground. Keep your shoulders rooted. If it feels good, tuck your tailbone. Breathe. Windshield wiper your knees one more time, and then pull your knees in. Take hold of your knees. If you're able to wrap your arms around your shins, do so. Flatten the small of your back up against the ground. Breathe. Let your neck lengthen. Maybe rock from side to side. Give your lower back a massage. When you're ready, plant your feet, remove the band, and come into your final resting pose. Take up space. Close your eyes. Tuck your shoulders underneath you so that your palms naturally want to face up. Soften the muscles in your face. Let your nasal cavities and throat open. And breathe. Give yourself permission to be heavy and relax. Great job. I'm sure you're warmed up and ready to try the next video. I'll see you next time.